Whew. Whew, boy. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good day? Everybody having a good weekend? Everybody having a good day off? Yeah. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good day so far. It's a lot to talk about during this live stream right here. Hold on a second. Wait, what's it? Wait, what's the freaking episode I'm on right now? Am I episode 3, episode 4? I gotta go back and check that out because I done forgot which one I'm actually at right now. Pretty sure I'm on episode 4 right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on episode 4. Let me go check out my live stream. Yeah, I'm on episode 4 right now. Let me go and edit that real quick. It was like that. Episode 4. There we go. So that's in. But yeah, man. There's a couple things I want to talk about doing this whole freaking live stream bit. First of all, this old Joe Rogan versus CNN bit. Dog. Joe Rogan should have freaking sued CNN for how they. What the hell is this? Yeah, they should have sued freaking CNN about how they freaking covered him. Freaking Don Lemon, Chris Cuomo, freaking Brian Seltzer, pretty much all the freaking CNN freaking idiots over there claiming that freaking Joe Rogan is telling people to take this instead of jab when he never said that. It's coming back time and time again that he did not say take this, like take ivermectin instead of the jab. He did not say none of that. So Joe Rogan should indeed sue CNN for defamation of character. Basically that. Because CNN has been getting away with too much biasness, too much lies, deceits to the people. It's not even funny no more. It's not even funny no more. You want to know how? Because if CNN could get away with this, and they don't have to be labeled as like a mainstream news outlet that's deliberately misleading, just like Jen Psaki, then yes, Joe Rogan should indeed sue CNN because this has gone off way too far. This is going off. CNN has been getting away with too much stuff right now. They've been getting away with too much stuff. But prime example, some news came out that the freaking Washington Post that freaking came out and criticized CNN for how they are reporting on CNN. Yeah, CNN. Let me go. For example, let me go ahead and pull up this article for you guys. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Let me go and put this up for you guys. From the Blaze. Let's go and exit this out. Why did I just do that? Let's go and exit this out. I said that out from the Blaze Media. CNN's defense of its incorrect Joe Rogan ivermectin coverage blasted by Washington Post media critic as more like an advocacy group than a journalist outfit. So, but even the Washington Post, a full-blown left-wing media, is calling out CNN for their biasness and how they are covering Joe Rogan, because they're not supposed to be covering Joe Rogan like this. Because Joe Rogan called out Don Lemon personally, called him a dumb motherfucker because of how he depicted like, yo, what we say is not incorrect, because it's this type kind of drug is taken for horse dewormers. And Joe Rogan said, this was used before. This was used with humans first, not horses. So the fact that you are bringing this up, like, what you're saying is actually true, is that it's actually pretty freaking hilarious to me, guys. It really is. So let's go ahead and read what Washington Post is coming at. Washington Post media critic Eric Wimble blasted CNN in an op-ed Thursday, not only over the cable news, the cable network's coverage of Joe Rogan's bout with COVID-19, during which the podcaster took medically prescribed, some medicine to treat the infection, but also over CNN's defense of its reporting. What are the details? Given that multiple CNN on-air personalities repeatedly declared that Rogan was taking horse dewormer rather than a human dose of ivermectin, Wimble said that the network's coverage was slanted in some cases and straight up incorrect in others. Indeed, Wimble cited Scott Phillips on the Washington Poison Center in Seattle, who told the media critic that if you prescribe the FDA human version of ivermectin, then you are not taking a horse pill. So, bro, Washington Post right now is calling out CNN. It's calling out CNN for their biasness. What's more, after Rogan told CNN's medical correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta that CNN outright lied about his ivermectin use, Gupta admitted to Rogan that CNN shouldn't have said the podcaster was taking a horse dewormer, but still they keep on hopping that bandwagon, because I don't know who's telling them, whether if it's Jen Psaki, Biden, Harris, Nancy Pelosi, to keep on pushing this false narrative, which is probably why CNN is the least watched news outlet right there, and they're owned by freaking AT&T. With all these hard facts at his disposal, Wimble asked CNN for an explanation. And here's the statement that the media critic said the cable network sent him. The heart of this debate has been purposely confused and ultimately lost. It's never been about livestock versus human doses of ivermectin. The issue is that a powerful voice in the media, who, by example and through its platform, saw doubt in improving and approved science of vaccines while prompting the use of an unproven treatment for COVID-19. A drug-developed ward of parasites in farm animals. The only thing CNN did wrong here was bruise the ego of a popular podcaster who pushed dangerous conspiracy theorists and risked the lives of millions of people in doing so. First of all, no. Again, I would say this like time and time again. Joe Rogan never said to take this pill or this medicine instead of the jab. He never said that. There's news came out that freaking Joe Rogan was about to take that jab. But God damn it, guys, CNN is unfreaking believable. To keep on pushing this narrative that Joe Rogan said to take this instead of the jab is, it's freaking scary to me, guys. It really is. And Joe Rogan ended up calling freaking Don Lemon a stupid MFer, a stupid motherfucker, because of his grade A dumb freaking idiot reporting. Joe Rogan, he needs to sue CNN big time. He needs to sue freaking CNN. I don't get it, guys. I really don't get it. For real, freaking why? I don't get this whole thing. Like what? Like why would CNN just deliberately lie continuously? Bruh, For real, man. AT&T should have sold CNN when they had the chance. They should have sold CNN. Cause CNN is unfreaking believable at this point. They just can't help themselves, can they? They just can't help themselves. Don Lemon, Chris Cuomo, Brian Seltzer, especially that freaking potato head. They're all dumb as freaking hell. Like, for real, bro. If the independent guys can do reporting way better than the freaking mainstream media can, and they have a $1 billion company back them up, then bro, you know you are screwing up big time. You are bought and paid for deliberately, and you are pushing a fake narrative. And Don Lemon had the freaking nerve to come out and say this. What's that freaking video at right here? Let me go and pull this up for you guys so you can see the freaking hypocrisy that is freaking Don Lemon, aka CNN in general. Let's go ahead and pull this up.
I'm gonna have a press conference. I'm invited at the White House. When you are the leader of the Senate, when you are the leader of the House of, you are the Speaker. When you speak, we listen. When you say, I'm going to have a press conference, I'm inviting the media to do this, I'm going to actually go into the press room with Jen Psaki. I'm going to show up there sometimes and surprise people. And guess what? I'm going to pull the nation in with my narrative. I am going to get their attention. I'm going to make sure I have their attention. I'm going to tell them what is in the bill. I'm going to tell them what I'm selling. That is going to help them and everybody in red America and everybody in blue America and all Americans. I'm not just going to sit back and expect the news media to do it for me, because it's not our job to sell the narrative.
I call bullshit on 3 times. Because this whole time, bro, freaking since 2016, 2015, it's always been Republicans bad, Democrats good, but they're not actually an official news outlet. They're more propaganda. They're all there just for the shits and giggles. This is what CNN is. This is what CNN is, guys. Bro, if anybody's watching right now, can somebody explain to me why CNN and Don Lemon pretty much just have the people at the CNN in general is why they're still employed. Because we all know that the Democrats are paying CNN and MSNBC, but it ain't working with freaking CNN's case because they obviously losing the freaking viewership. They obviously losing the viewership, guys. They cannot keep surviving like this. The fact that they are trying to survive like this, pushing out a BS freaking narrative, really freaking scares me. They see how bad they are doing in views, but they continue to push off these BS narratives about how Republicans are doing this, how they are strictly against black people voting, even though they cannot give us a good reason about why any of the freaking new election laws in Georgia, Arizona, and I think Texas it was, how it only affects black people. They just said they felt like it. They just said they felt like it. Guys, this freaking woke culture is stupid. It really is. This woke culture, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. This woke culture is not helping out nobody. It's actually causing more damage, especially to the entitled ass mobs. It really is. It's deliberately lying to people. It's causing them to not think for themselves. Basically, everything that they get has to be from mainstream media like CNN and MSNBC and even Fox News in some cases. Which, a lot of people obviously need the media to find out what's going on. But if you can't think for yourself, during those times you watching mainstream media, then we got a problem. If you can't freaking look at other sources, but you want to look at this source for your main news, but if you don't look at other sources to see, maybe this is a better way of looking at this or a different point of view. If you just looking at things from one point of view, then you're not thinking for yourself. You're not thinking for yourself here. You're really not. And it's not a joke, people. It's really not a joke. God, man, this freaking YouTube algorithm is freaking damaging everybody at this point. But yeah, man, Joe Rogan, I'm pretty sure he gets over 10 million views every time he does a podcast, and CNN just can't take that. It's more jealousy at this point. It's more jealousy. Like, bro, if your main topic is to bash on freaking Joe Rogan and try to get some of his viewerships to like leave, it's not working. It's really not working, because Joe Rogan say things is giving out points from both sides. CNN just basically gives out things from one side, and that's what pisses off CNN, because they are owned by a multi-billion-dollar company like AT&T, but independent people like Joe Rogan and some people here on YouTube can do news outlets way better than CNN can. They can do it way better. And it's jealousy. That's what it is. Because Joe Rogan gets more viewership, and then when it comes to, they try to bash on Joe Rogan for telling some of his viewerships, or just telling people in general that he's a right wing talking point, even though he clearly hate. I'm pretty sure he clearly hates Republicans. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of Republicans over here are basically milk toast ass, bent over backwards bitches like Mitch McConnell. I hate some of these guys. I really do. But the one thing I'm not gonna do is say, yo, this dude is grade A stupid, unless he actually says something grade A stupid. Jesus Christ. Can CNN actually? Can CNN just come out and say, yeah, we're biased? Can they just come out and say that? Yeah, we're pretty biased. Can they just come out and say that? It'll make their job a whole lot more easier, and it will make people actually switch their channels more quicker. Just so they know. Yeah, CNN, God, my freaking CNN guys. I can't freaking stand their asses for real. They just need to freaking go, or actually do some actual reporting. My channel is not even big at all, but I do way better reporting than freaking Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo. I do it way better. But apparently they know they can do that, because they know they won't get censored. AT&T won't censor them. Warner Brothers won't censor freaking CNN. Dude, everybody on the internet has been calling out Joe Rogan, saying like, yo, Joe Rogan, you need to freaking sue CNN for defamation of character and deliberately lying on you. I don't know why Joe Rogan will do that. He has the money for it. I don't know why he won't do it. He has the money. Joe Rogan, and I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan could freaking win that case. I'm pretty sure he can win it. Hey, but apparently Joe Rogan, freaking CNN is not on Joe Rogan's freaking missile launch. He just said, screw it. They can say whatever they want. I'm gonna say my piece. Call them out on some of their BS, so that people can see how biased they are. And with that, it's cool, but at the same time, it's not enough. It's not enough, guys. It really isn't. But who am I to say? That's Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is going to do what Joe Rogan is going to do. He's going to do what he's going to do. Guys. Jeez. Man, CNN, man. Freaking CNN. I can't say. They need to go, for real. They need to freaking go. But enough of Joe Rogan and CNN. Let's go ahead and freaking check out some crazy clips over here on freaking Twitter, and let's see how some of this stuff goes. Man, here's the thing. I saw this freaking I know this video is late. This came out years ago, but man, I gotta freaking come back on it because of how stupid this freaking chick sounds, man, for real. Because this chick sounds stupid as hell. I gotta bring this back real quick because I found this shit hilarious, guys. I really did. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and check this out real quick.
Start blaming ourselves. Like, I hate when people talk about black women being obese. I hate it because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create. We're moving, we're taking care of kids, but our food quality suffers. We are living in the Trump era.
Lady, nobody told you to eat all those freaking cheeseburgers for breakfast. Nobody told you to eat all those pizzas for lunch. And nobody told you to eat freaking 5 cheesecakes for dinner. Yes, that's your fault.
And look, those policies kill our people. You can't get access to good health care, good insurance. The research says that black women, when we do the same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower, even when we're following the diet, than our white women counterparts.
My question is, what freaking study are you looking at? Because I could tell you that freaking study is absolute BS. For real, has anybody watched freaking TLC's My 600-Pound Life? I like that show. I love the freaking my 600-Pound Life. I love that show because it's the freaking one show on TV in general that's not afraid to call out the hypocrisy of the I'm healthy at all sizes movement, the body positivity movement, bro. That freaking movement is cancer. It really is. That freaking movement, it needs to go. That movement needs to go. The body positivity at all sizes. No, guys, no. Here's a okay. Let's keep going with this.
And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism. It's literally that the racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
So is racism is the reason why you're overweight? Racism is the reason why you're overweight? Are you serious? Is it, but dog? Is this bit serious? This is one of those entitled ass women, one of those fat acceptance movement people that is clearly delusional in their heads. She's not overweight because of her decisions of how she goes about in her life. She's overweight because of racism. Racism is why she's freaking overweight. Can someone please explain to this chick, like, racism doesn't make you fat. Eating does. Like, constantly eating stuff in your face. That's what freaking gets you overweight. Hell, I'm overweight. I can admit that. I'm just freaking lazy. I'm just freaking lazy sometimes. I really am. I'm not about to sit here and make up excuses and say, yo, I'm overweight because of this. I'm overweight because of this. No, I'm overweight because I'm lazy. In some cases, I still do go to the gym. My freaking full-time job, I'm lifting boxes all freaking day. I'm on my feet all day. I ain't got no time to sit except for my lunch break. But that freaking chick had the nerve to say, like, yo, I'm overweight because of racism. This is how delusional some of these people are. This is how delusional and freaking demented some of these people are. That they had to blame freaking racism, and they had to blame other people for the way they are. It's not your fault that you're overweight. Like that, like the whole victim mentality thing, man. I hate freaking the whole victim mentality thing. I really do. It's it's another factor about why a lot of people, like a lot of people in the United States, cannot be better than what they are. They cannot be better than what they are. This whole fat acceptance movement, this whole body positivity movement, it is damaging people, especially young kids nowadays. Yeah, young kids are growing up thinking like, okay, so if I'm 300 pounds at the age of 12, then I'm good. If I'm 250 pounds at the age of 9, I'm okay. No, that's not okay. That is not okay. To be that overweight and you that young. But a lot of parents don't see no problem with that. They see it as a means of keeping a child in a possession. So, what's what I'm looking for? Basically feeding him the whole, it's okay for you to be like this. You don't have to be built like a freaking Rampage Jackson, or you don't have to be built like freaking Joe Rogan, Conor McGregor. No, you can go ahead and be overweight all you want, bro. God, Jesus. There's so much victim mentality in this world. It's not even funny. It's so much victim mentality, especially in the U.S. This whole victim mentality thing, man, I hate it. Nothing's your fault. Nothing is your fault. It's always somebody else's fault. But guys, like real talk. I don't go to any of these freaking protests. I don't go to any of these protests because it's a waste of time. Prime example, why is it that the main people, especially during this pandemic, why are the most of them who are telling you to think about their health, why are the majority of them obese? Obese, nose ring, freaking got rolls all their arm, all around their neck. It's always them who are telling people to follow the science, to think about their health. It's all, dude. I'm not even joking. This is all over Twitter. This is all over Facebook, YouTube. It's always some freaking hardcore Fauciism obese person telling somebody how the hell they should live their life and how they should eat. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. For real. You cannot make this up, guys. It's hilarious at this point how people can have such entitlement. It's not even funny. They are so damn entitled now. They can't look in the mirror and say, yo, I gotta change myself. They can't look in the mirror and say maybe I got a problem. They can't. No. They can't do that. They gotta get up out of bed and say, I'm gonna blame somebody else for my problems. That's what this is. Always gotta blame somebody else for your own personal problems. But I digress. I freaking digress. But in other news, in more better news, freaking gas prices are still going up. First of all, I want to know how freaking big this car was for the gas price to be freaking $97 and almost 28 gallons of gas. Let's go. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Thanks, Joe Biden. Guys, and here's what was that freaking gas company called? That oil company, OPEC. OPEC is keeping freaking the United States hostage. OPEC is keeping the United States freaking hostage. Let me go and pull this up real quick. OPEC, I think that's the name. News about oil tech. Yeah, here we go. RBC's crop on oil prices. No indication OPEC will turn the taps. Halima Croft, global head of company strategy of RBC Capital Markets, joins CNBC's Squawk Box to break down the latest move in oil prices. Where's the article? Where's the freaking article? Seriously? So that was a dud right there. Sorry about that. That was a freaking dud. Okay. What's this? Is this something? Nope, that's nothing. Apparently there's no freaking let's go over here to freaking news articles over here. That was a dud. That was a dud. Let's go to the Washington Post real quick to see what they say. Don't expect OPEC to keep you warm this winter. Skyrocketing prices for Jesus Christ. Skyrocketing prices for natural gas, coal, and electricity are putting extra pressure on oil markets, boosting demand as industries and power generators seek to switch to liquid fuels to keep a lid on costs. But don't expect the oil producers to boost supplies more rapidly over the coming winter. They're more worried about what might happen next year. Fuel switching from gas and coal will boost global oil demand by 500,000 barrels a day during the Northern Hemisphere winter. That's the consensus view emerging from analysts at the International Energy Agency, Citigroup, UBS, and elsewhere. But producers are sticking to production plans they made back in July. The additional demand is causing many of those same analysts to raise their oil price forecast. The IEA doesn't forecast prices. That's great news for the oil producers, led by Saudi Arabia and Russia, who are refilling their offers after the huge drops in revenues they suffered last year. But it is still not yet enough for them to consider opening the taps faster than they have already planned. So, again, sorry about that. This was all on freaking Joe Biden, guys. He's the one putting us in this freaking predicament on gas prices being so expensive. This is all on Joe Biden and the Biden administration in general. But yet, people call this out. It's a problem. It takes freaking $40 now for me to fill up my freaking gas tank. Last year it was like at least $25 to $30. Thanks a lot. Anyway, how's it? Like I said, this is getting way too out of hand. This is getting way too out of hand. This administration does not know what the hell they are doing. They don't know what the hell they're doing. It's too much stuff going on right now. It's too many freaking prices skyrocketing. It's too much supplies not being produced. The freaking California ports are freaking overfilled with those crates. And the Biden administration is just going around saying, "Hey, it's nothing wrong." This is happening because of the Trump administration. Even though it's been 8 months now, 8 to 9 months since freaking Trump left office. How is this any of his problem when it's Biden's policies in place? It's Biden's policies in place, not Trump's. He got rid of everything that Trump did. He said, "But they went on." They are all over social media saying we got rid of the policies that from the last administration because it was too inhumane. Now look. Now look. Man, freak. Oh look, and here's it. Speaking of freaking California, apparently CNN just made that freaking talking point that I was just saying. Right here, guys. I'm pretty sure this is freaking this is pissing off freaking CNN at this point because they are doing their best to freaking protect Joe Biden. Let's go ahead and read this article real quick because this is I find this freaking hilarious right here. How they could say this on their freaking website, but they can't say it on they freaking TV show. CNN visualizing California's stunning shipping gridlock. Cargo ships are literally circling off the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, waiting to offload critical household goods and manufacturing supplies. To visualize the recent supply chain gridlock, CNN used location data transmitted by each container ship and collected by marine traffic. When animated in a time-lapse video, dozens of vessels can be seen manufacturing in holding patterns 10 to 20 miles offshore. I'm sorry, maneuvering in holding patterns 10 to 20 miles offshore. As another group of ships is more closer to shore, container ships move inland to the port only occasionally. During the same period 2 years ago, the second full week in October 2019, before the COVID-19 pandemic, data shows ships easily moving in and out of the ports without delay. Apparently, 200,000 shipping containers were off the coast of Los Angeles earlier this week, according to Gene Sirocco, the executive director of the Port of Los Angeles. Sirocco told CNN his workers were trying to move ports off the port as quickly as possible. The congestion at the California coast led President Joe Biden to announce that the Port of Los Angeles would move to 24/7 operations in line with the neighboring port of Long Beach. The two ports handle 40% of container traffic in the United States. So, if you are in the freaking, if you're on the freaking west side, then you're pretty much screwed, because the freaking Biden administration is doing that. See, this is apparently this is all the freaking ships that are stuck there, and these are right here are all the freaking ports that are freaking circling back, trying to get rid of all their stuff and give it to the United States. But apparently, because of the freaking idiocy of the Biden administration, they can't do that. They are pretty much stuck here. And while this is happening, freaking Ron DeSantis, he's the only one fighting right now. He's telling the people to go back to, he's telling people to go to Florida and ship off their ports there, since we are having a shortage. Now, a lot of left-wing people, especially Hollywood left-wing people, are pissed off at Ron DeSantis for saying, "Yo, our ports are open. We can take this stuff. We are not firing people because they are not getting a jab. We are open for business." Let's see what they say.
Talking about supply chain inflation, that's not something that's just going to affect a small segment. I mean, that hits very wide, hits very hard. And so Florida's here. We've got capacity, and we also have incentive packages to make it worth your while to be able to bring your business through our ports.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis urging cargo ships to reroute to Florida as California ports face a record backlog as the holiday season approaches. Florida Congressman Greg Steube joins me now to discuss. Congressman, this is an interesting idea, rerouting ships to Florida. How much can that help? How quickly can that have an impact?
Yeah, let's do it. We got Port Manatee, which is close to my district. We got Port Tampa. We got bigger ports on the other coast. You have a backlog. I think what I read this morning was 100 ships right now, 45 of which were supposed to anchor and offload today, which obviously isn't going to happen, stuck in a backlog while the transportation secretary was on leave for like 2 months and nobody knew where he was. So the Biden administration is obviously not doing anything about this. And this is a direct result of locking down your states, locking down your cities, having all these mandates, giving people more money in unemployment compensation than they can make with an actual job. And you're now seeing the actual repercussions of those type of decisions. Well, we don't have that situation in Florida. We have open businesses in Florida. We're not locked down. There's not all these mandates. Businesses are operating. We have great transportation sectors in Florida. The unemployment compensation multiplier was done away with way back in May, thanks to Governor DeSantis. You have a very business-friendly environment that we could bring these ships into the multiple different ports that we have in Florida, offload them, and service the rest of the country.
The Biden administration is aware, it seems, of this backlog. They've certainly been speaking about it in the last week or so. But it doesn't seem like they really have quite the sense of urgency, Congressman, that many of the American people would like, given the impending holiday shopping season and just the notion of not having stuff on the shelves that people need.
No, because they're more focused on freaking critical race theory and freaking blaming Trump. Speaking of which, when's the last time anybody actually seen the border? When's the last time anybody actually seen that? Apparently, there's a new wave going on at the freaking border, and the Biden administration still has not said anything about it. As a matter of fact, this is what freaking that dumb freaking chick, that dumbass bitch Jen Psaki said about that whole thing. Here's what she said, guys. You guys will freaking cringe when you watch this crap right here. Freaking Jen Psaki. I hate this chick, man. I miss Kayleigh McEnany. Really, I miss Kayleigh McEnany.
We've seen from companies, large companies, private sector companies that have implemented these requirements across the board.
Okay, following up on something else the president said last night. Why did President Biden say he has been to the border?
Well, Peter, as you may have seen, there's been reporting that he did drive through the border when he was on the campaign trail in 2008, and he is.
This is the press secretary. This is the Biden administration press secretary. When somebody I'm pretty sure it was the Fox reporter who asked why there were reports going out that Joe Biden visits the border today. Jim Psaki dumbass said, "Well, this was back in 2008 when doing the freaking campaign trail." We talk about right now, stupid. We talk about right now. Right now in 2021, this was freaking 8 years ago, and you talk. I'm sorry, not 8 years ago. Freaking what's the day 20? I would say like pretty much 16 years ago. 16 years ago. And she has the nerve to say this. Let's keep on going what this dumb bitch said.
He's certainly familiar with the fact, and it stuck with him, with the fact that in El Paso, the border goes right through the center of town. But what the most important thing everyone should know and understand is that the president has worked on these issues throughout his entire career and is well versed in every aspect of our immigration system, including the border. That includes when he was vice president and he went to Mexico and.
But he's the president now. What part of that are you not getting?
Central America 10 times to address border issues and talk about what we can do to reduce the number of migrants who are coming to the border.
But what is he doing now, Jen? This is a basic freaking answer. If he's not doing anything, just say he's doing. Someone please fire this whole administration.
He worked in a bipartisan manner with senators like Ted Kennedy, Harry Reid, John McCain, and others to push for comprehensive immigration reform. He does not need a visit to the border.
So you literally just said, so you are clearly staying right, just because like he is not going there today because of a new surge that he does not want to take. He does not want to bear responsibility of. Y'all just gonna keep on blaming the former administration. That's basically what you're just saying.
To know what a mess was left by the last administration.
There you go, right there.
That's his view.
Okay, first of all, when Trump left, the border was secure. As soon as Joe Biden went to office, You literally had migrants coming in and say they are searching the border because Joe Biden said so. That's what a lot of people said. A lot of immigrants said about the border.
Yeah.
They are there because Joe Biden said to search the border.
That count as a visit? He said, "I've been there."
Guys, I cannot stand freaking Jim Psaki. Can we please replace this chick for somebody that's actually good at giving freaking press conferences? Can we please just do that? I can't stand. I can't stand this chick. I really cannot freaking stand this chick. This freaking Jim Psaki. How stupid can this chick be? How stupid can she be? Jesus Christ. I can't. Guys, I cringe every time that this old freaking administration freaking talks. I cringe every single time. I cringe every single time. Anyway, enough of that before I freaking wind up hitting my head on this freaking table. Alec Baldwin. What can I say about freaking Alec Baldwin? Here's a guy who claims that he's freaking anti-gun, and he wants all the freaking guns, the governments to come in and just take people's guns, but then he ends up hitting somebody or in shooting somebody by accident. But he has no means to freaking come out here and say like, yo, oh, I should have checked it. I should have checked this gun. This should not have happened. Here's something from the Defiant Elves from Alec Baldwin back in 2017. Jeez, this guy must have a lot of time on his hand. The freaking Defiant Elves. I wonder how it must feel from Alec Baldwin back in 2017. I wonder how it must feel to wrongly kill somebody. And here's something from Variety. Breaking: Alec Baldwin fired a gun that killed one and injured another in an accident set off his film Rust. And oh God, freaking Alec Baldwin. See this is the problem with some of these anti-gun people. They honestly have no idea how, they don't know nothing about freaking gun safety. They don't know and jack about gun safety. They are basically the ones that be like, yo, we need to get rid of guns entirely because they kill people the most. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. That's it. That's it. That's the statement. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. The gun is not just going to pull the trigger on its own. Alec Baldwin pulled that trigger, and he ended up fatally shooting the cinematographer. May she rest in peace. But people are still coming out saying, this is not Alec Baldwin's fault. This is the fault of the producers. Even though Alec Baldwin was the producer, so he should have made sure everything was good. This was his movie. This was his movie. Everything that went down is on his responsibility. He should have made sure that those guns were safe, they were secure, they wasn't filled, they wasn't loaded, none of that stuff. He was a producer. This was his responsibility. So yes, this does fall under freaking Alec Baldwin. Now I know for a fact this is killing him. I know for a fact this is freaking killing him. But what I'm not gonna do is shift the blame to somebody else. This was his movie. It was his responsibility. Some of the comments on here. on now I know some people are out here defending Alec Baldwin, saying he's this is not his fault. This is the fault of the director and the producer. But again, he was the director and the producer. And speaking of which, I make it for real, guys. These freaking these freaking white ring memes are freaking hilarious. They really are. How many of you guys saw this? Now this right here, this is funny. This is funny. Freaking Joe Biden at the freaking CNN town hall, and Alec Baldwin pointing guns at each other. This is a stick of fool. Jesus Christ. Yes, some these guys need to chill out on some of these memes. Never mind. It's fun. These memes are funny, man. I could take a joke. Apparently, some of these freaking people can't. Wait, what the hell's going on here? What does it say? Chris Wallace says that Jim Psaki is one of the best press secretaries ever. I think I just died again.
White House press corps. And since I was working in the press corps when Sam Donaldson is there, that's a very grudging compliment on my part. And Jen Psaki, I think, is one of the best press secretaries ever. I don't listen to this one.
Somebody freaking Chris Wallace. Let him go over down CNN. Because this guy is grade A freaking stupid. This guy was grade A freaking stupid. Let's see. Yeah, Defiant L's got a lot of freaking time in his hands. Well, bro, remember first of all, who the hell is this freaking dumbass? Jeff Tigrich? Yes, Mike Ure. Looking ass. Bro, remember we refused to wear a mask and now you're dead? Fun times. Come out the guy because he was vaccinated. He died because you weren't. Man, can people be any more freaking dumb as shit? There's so many freaking dumbass people on this freaking website. It's not even hilarious. Is either follow my way or just be a freaking Nazi. Oh, apparently here goes a news article from the New York Post just 12 minutes ago. Beating Alec Baldwin seen at New Mexico hotel day after shooting. The beating Alec Baldwin was seen, blah, 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 obtained by the Post. The first sighting of the actor since he had tragically shot and killed cinematographer Hayna. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I really hope. Hayna Hutchins, I'm sorry. On the Santa Fe set of his Western drama Rust. Baldwin, wearing dark slacks, a dark jacket, and mask down around his chin, was snapped leaving at Santa Fe Hotel after having breakfast with two colleagues and a young boy, believed to be the son of one of the other men. What? Okay, so that was Alec Baldwin. He's obviously hurt. Yeah. His body language is that of a being man. He was slumped. He looked aged. One eyewitness told the Post. The group grabbed luggage carts and walked around the hotel where Baldwin hugged one of the men and the young boy and walked away with the other man, apparently his assistant. I thought at first he grabbed the luggage cart to help him walk because he looked so down, the eyewitnesses said. So apparently here he is. Broken and beaten. Alec Baldwin right here. He's taking that walk right there. Yeah, so yeah, I know it sucks having to unintentionally take somebody's life. This guy is great. This guy is grade A freaking hurt. He is grade A hurt. So I feel for the man. But this was his movie set. This was his movie. He should have made sure that gun wasn't loaded. that was his responsibility. That was his responsibility. But guys, yeah, I know that sucks. That freaking sucks heavily. That sucks big time. I would hate, but I would hate to be freaking Alec Baldwin at this time. I would hate that, but I'm not. Anyway, so moving on to the next talking point of this video. But what's going on with this whole freaking Dave Chapelle thing, man? For real, these freaking trans activists, if you want to put it like that, they are going real freaking wild right now. They're going real wild. Because how can you say that you can tell a joke, you just can't tell a joke about us? What is up with that entitlement right there? That is grade A freaking entitlement. And Netflix definitely ain't make it no freaking better. This is from a freaking He was a counter protest at the freaking that freaking Netflix walkout, where apparently the freaking Netflix fired that freaking employee that staged the whole thing in the first place from the post millennial. Breaking: employee staged Netflix walkout over Dave Chapelle comedy special. Met by counter protesters claiming jokes are funny, which they are. Jokes are funny. If you can't learn how to take a joke, don't watch it. Netflix employees staged a walkout on Wednesday in protest of the streaming service support for and airing of Dave Chappelle's recent comedy special, The Closer, as activists shouted "Trans Lives Matter," counter protesters chanted "We like jokes" and "Dave is funny" outside the Netflix headquarters in LA. First of all, why is it always had to be in freaking California where these freaking idiots are sprawling out the most? First of all, to the people that are chanting freaking "Trans Lives Matter," they're idiots. What does a comedy special have to do with trans people dying? What is a comedy special have to do with trans people dying? What does that have to do with anything? It's a comedy skit, not a crime scene. This is what I'm talking about. People would freaking protest anything nowadays. You can't be nothing. You can't freaking tell a joke without somebody getting mad. You can't walk down the street without some feminist claiming you catcalling, even though you clearly had never even said anything or even looked at the direction. She just claimed you did. And apparently this whole freaking Trans Lives Matter, when you freaking all Dave Chappelle doing is just telling a joke. All he doing is just telling a joke. But here's another freaking video about what's going on, about what's freaking going on right now, because this freaking thing is just freaking wild.
Today on this full moon in Aries, it is time to make a change. It's time to release the old and break in new. What needs to happen if the CEO at Netflix wants to make it right with trans people? Give your trans employees a raise right now. Give them a raise right now for their hard work, for their hard labor, and for putting their trauma out for the world to see.
What? This makes no sense. Bro, this makes absolutely no freaking sense. What trauma are you guys getting at from a freaking comedy special? What trauma are you guys experiencing from a comedy special? as a species, man, as a species, we're failing. We are failing big time as a species. Let me go back to that real quick. Let me freaking go back to that because that was grade A stupid. That was grade A stupid.
Netflix wants to make it right with trans people. Give your trans employees a raise.
Why did that just happen?
1,000 Netflix employees are reportedly planning to walk out to protest the new Chapelle series. So this article by Gizmodo.
Okay, I have no idea why that freaking happened. Why did that freaking happen? Sorry about that, guys. That just freaking that just did that out of freaking nowhere. But once again, what does the freaking comedy special, The Closer,
today?
What does that have to do with freaking
with trans
trauma?
People, give your trans employees a raise.
And now you are demanding the freaking Netflix CEO to give y'all more money because of what? Because y'all hurt over a joke? Over a joke. Y'all hurt over a joke. Get the out of here.
Right now. Give them a raise right now. For their hard work, for their hard labor, and for putting their trauma out for the world to see.
Again, what trauma? What trauma out there? You got, first of all, this being trans is a decision that y'all want to do. So if y'all do not want to go through the hardships of being that way, then that's on y'all. Okay, you can't blame somebody else because you going through this. You can't blame somebody else. Some people would not. Some people don't find that okay. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but that's other people's point of views. I'm not gonna be one of those guys to say, yo, this it's not okay. It's okay for this certain group to bash y'all. I'm not one of those guys. Okay, I'm not one of those guys because that's how they see things. I may see things differently, but I'm not gonna be, yo, you guys are evil, narcissistic Nazis and all that stuff. I'm not gonna be that way. People have their own point of views. I have my own point of view. Dave Chapelle has his own point of view. Joe Rogan has his own point of view. The Netflix employee just caving into you dumbasses. So his point of view is freaking everywhere at this point. I don't know what to go for this, but you guys just can't demand a raise because of a freaking comedy sketch, freaking comedy special. That's not how things work. It's not how it works. But the entitlement of these people is not the entitlement of these people. Okay, so what am I supposed to feel sorry for y'all because y'all feel some type of way about Dave Chappelle's special? No, I don't feel no type of way. Some of the clips I saw was funny. If you can't take a joke, don't watch it. That's all it is. If you can't take a joke, do not freaking watch it. But that's Jesus Christ. Some of these freaking activists are just out there just for the hell of it. They don't actually hate Dave Chappelle. They just want to be entitled as hell. They just want to be entitled. Guys, I can't stand these people. I can't stand these type of people. I really can't. I can't stand these type of people, man. I really can't. But that's all I got for this video, man. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, appreciate some of y'all for tuning in. Appreciate some of y'all for going through this freaking hour live stream. I know this live stream was all over the place, but I really do appreciate y'all for tuning in. But I'm close to reaching 500 subscribers. So if you guys like, comment, subscribe, share my videos so it can get out there. I'll be able to reach 500 subscribers. Then I'll be able to reach 100 I'm sorry. I'll be able to reach 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully you guys do tune in, and you guys will be able to enjoy my content, enjoy my videos. You know, show support for some independent commentators out there, because YouTube, the freaking YouTube algorithm is damaging a lot of YouTube commentators. And some of us can't give out some of the videos that y'all want to see, because the freaking algorithm out there is saying we can't say this, we can't say that. And if you do say this, your channel gets suspended. Your channel will be deleted. You will get a strike if you say something that we don't like. You can't really be a platform for free speech if you are censoring people. And this whole private company, it's a private company nonsense. Stop that. Stop it. There's a lot of things about this company that's not private at all, especially if they're working for the WHO and the CDC and the freaking Nazi government in general. This freaking platform is not this freaking YouTube platform is not a private company. Okay, it works directly for the government. That's what it does. That's what it is. But guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, man, show some love, some support from independent commentators. If you got something I'm saying, like, subscribe, share this video. I will see y'all next one, and I'm out.